Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Wednesday, June 16th. We have a nice MLB afternoon pick for you. But before we get into that, we should probably recap some of the last 2 days. We do apologize. It's kind of weird. We're filming this right now as the Vegas and Montreal Game 1 has finished. We are traveling this week, so we did need to get these videos out a little bit earlier. So in yesterday's video, you may have noticed we recapped the first period of the game, Vegas and Montreal, and we didn't know what the end was going to be. Unfortunately, it ended being a loss for us. Over 5.5 was the play. It was 4-1 Vegas. Now, listen, that game did kind of play out how we thought in that second period. 3 goals were scored. It was 3-1 to the Vegas Golden Knights going into period number 3. They added another one to make it 4-1, and then the unthinkable happened in the third period. The Montreal Canadiens, down 4-1 in a Game 1 situation, basically rang the siren of panic. There was 4 minutes left. They emptied the goal. They had 6 attackers on, and you got to think as an over-better with 4 minutes that Vegas was going to put one in the net to make it 5-1 and give us that over. Well, unfortunately, it did not happen. They took about 3 or 4 shots at it down the ice, just missed it by inches a couple times. On the other side, though, Montreal could have scored to give us the over. They had so many shots on goal in those last 4 minutes, but Marc-Andre Fleury, shout out to that guy. We're Penguins fans here at Grandstand Bettors. That guy was awesome. He is the one that won him some Stanley Cups there in Pittsburgh. He lost his edge a little bit in the last couple years, but it looks like he's found that, and Vegas is just going to be too much in this series. I know Montreal's been a good story. Vegas is going to be too much. I think we'll probably stay away from this series in the next couple games and just see how it plays out. But you know what? It's been a rough month on streaks for June. We started 0-3, we went 7-1, and now we're back to 0-3. So it's kind of been a little bit streaky. I know that on our video yesterday, we gave out the Cubs and Mets play. Again, we have no idea what the result of that is. Hopefully it's a winner. Our idea, hopefully, was that, listen, Walker's going up against Mills. Walker's not that great. I know this year he's been different. Shout out to Earl Sports, who said, don't sleep on Walker. I know, but he can be a little bit of a problem early. He can give up some hits, he can give up some runs, and that's what we're looking for. We think the Mets and Cubs probably ended up with like 3 or 4 runs in the first few innings there, and hopefully the bullpens gave up another few runs to give us the over 8.5. We don't know what the end is. Hopefully it was a winner. We'll recap tomorrow when we get back in town. But hey, listen, we do have a pick for Wednesday, June 16th. Before we get into it, just a little bit of housekeeping as usual. Listen, guys, we have so much money we're giving away this year here at Grandstand Bettors. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Like that channel. Hit that like button. Every time you smash that like button, the opportunity of us giving you more money is just going to go higher. So keep smashing that like button. Put your best bets in the comment below each and every day. We love the community that we're building around here. Listen, we're not here to sell you picks. We're not here to tell you who to pick. We're giving our opinion, and we want to hear yours too. Nobody on YouTube values your opinion and your sports picks as much as us here at Grandstand Bettors. Speaking of Grandstand Bettors giving away money, in the description below, click that like, and also NFL contest. We have it this fall. We're giving away $1,000 to first place. You want to go in the description below, click the link, and sign up. You have to do it before the first week of September. It closes out. We are not taking late entries into our NFL handicapping contest. But hey, listen, without further ado, or to our friends over at Very Biased Opinions, gilding the lily, as they call it across the pond, let's get into our first free pick for Wednesday, June 16th. Now, as we mentioned, we're filming this on Monday. We're going to take a shot at what the over-under is. We're looking at Detroit and Kansas City. We think the over-under is going to be around 9, 9.5. We'll take 9. with the juice. We'll put it at that number. Listen, you got Tarik Skubal, who's 3-7 with a 4.35 ERA and a 1.47 WHIP, going against Brady Singer with a 3.5 record, a 4.85 ERA, and a 1.42 WHIP. These guys put a ton of people on base. I don't think it's going to be like a 10 over-under or a 10.5, even though I do, and we do think it is going to trend that way because these guys put runners on base. But it might sit down a little there at 9.5 because Brady Singer is 2-0 against these Tigers this year. But in the last 2 times, he has an ERA of over 7. The last 2 times he's been on the mound against the Tigers, ERA over 7. So, hey, listen, go for over 9, over 9.5. We're going to take it at the 9 because we think it'll open right around there. We'll take that opening line at 9. We'll even give ourselves a little high juice to make it fair. So we'll take minus, like, let's say 130 on the over, which is pretty high for an over-under. So Tigers, KC, Wednesday, June 16th, over 9 minus 130. Guys, as always, sit back, relax, enjoy some MLB baseball today. Get signed up, hit that subscribe, smash that like, and we'll see you tomorrow.